This is how to create your database reactivation campaigns on Go High Level. If you don't have Go High Level, there's a 14-day free trial link below, as well as the snapshot link that we will be using today. So we will start by taking that snapshot link and placing it into the browser here and press enter. Now it will ask you if you want to import the snapshot, and of course you do, and it will import now. So if you don't have a chatbot already, you may want to check out the other modules in the community so that you can create an AI chatbot, because it goes very well with the database reactivation campaigns. It is not necessary. However, if you don't want to be responding to everybody manually, then it is nice to have. With that said, to take this snapshot and put it into your sub account, simply go into sub accounts, and then on your sub account, click on the three dots on the bottom right corner, and then press manage client. I'll see you there in 1 second. Now, if you did that correctly, you will be in this page right here. Now go into actions, snapshot actions, load snapshot. Go down here and click on the database reactivation, proceed, and then proceed, and select all. One more time, proceed, type in confirm, and last time, proceed. So that will push the snapshot into your sub account. To go back into your sub account, click up here and then click on your business. I will see you very shortly. So before we start with the automations, you want to make sure that you have contacts. So go into contacts and take either your list or your client's list and place it into here. All you do is import and then go through this. It's very easy. And you can even import them with tags already attached, which we will get into in a second. However, you'll want to have at least some contacts here. And if you don't, make sure you have some in there so you can actually reactivate people. Next, we will go into automation. And once we're here, we will go into auto reply inbound. So first, what you're going to do here is go into this and place the correct tag. So this tag is going to be whatever tag you use to trigger the database reactivation, you're going to put in here. This makes it so your chatbot does not talk to people who are already in your database reactivation campaign. I know you may be a little bit confused by this, but it's very important that you have that. So we'll say that the boss tag triggers my database reactivation campaign. I'm just going to save trigger and then press save. Next, go into your template DBR, which is your first database reactivation. To start this, I'm going to have the tag boss trigger the database reactivation. You can also go in here and add a tag that shows that the database reactivation campaign is in progress. So I have that there, but you can make it whatever you want. Next, you will want to go into your update conversation AI status. So this is your chatbot. You want to configure the correct chatbot that you have and save action. You don't need this, but if you want the chatbot to answer all of these leads for you and book them in for you, then it's really nice to have. From here, you will want to go in and configure all these pillars on the side here. Simply put in each tag, so the database in progress and the tag that triggered the campaign. So in my case, it was boss. Once you do that for every single pillar, it should be good. And then also come down here and do it for these two as well. If you want a second database reactivation campaign on top of this current one, then you can create another tag that triggers that campaign and put it right here. So this will add that tag if nobody responds to your first campaign, and then add them to the next database reactivation. This is really cool, and I really like it because you don't have to do anything. It all does it for you. Once you have all of that set up, you want to go into each email and SMS box and put in your subject line and your message. I actually have prompts in here for you, so that is really helpful. You can place it into Claude, give it your offer, your discount, whatever, and have it create the messaging for you. And it has that for every single SMS and email. Once you have everything configured, go up here and change that to publish and press save. Next, we're going to go out of our workflows and then go back into the database reactivation too. It is very important that the trigger for this is the tag that was added from the very end of the last database reactivation, so that then it's just easily moved on to this one. Just like the old one, you can also put in a in progress tag if you'd like. And this is essentially set up the exact same way. It's just much longer. So it will have your emails, your SMS, all good stuff. All the prompts are in there once again for you, so you can start with Claude and make that super easily. You want to put in the tags like always, and then the chatbot if you'd like. It is important to note that we already have all of these touch points spread out by a couple of days for you. And another cool thing is if somebody replies before that waiting period is over, then this pillar right here and on the other database reactivation will pull them from the workflow so they aren't being hit by the database reactivation when they've already been reactivated. Just like the other one, when you're done, press this and then press save. And that's it. This is already completely set up so that it waits between messages and takes people out of the workflow when they respond. This is already very nicely done. This works for all of my clients. I do it for myself as well. And I literally just gave you the entire playbook. So go in, configure all the tags, all the chatbot if you like, and all of the messaging for the email and SMS, and you will be good to go. If you enjoyed this, make sure to go check out the rest of the community because there is so much free stuff in there, and it is all just as valuable, if not more valuable than this. This is by far my favorite though because the results from this are immediate. That's it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.